What's up guys, Andrew here. We're going to do a comparison between the Astro A50 3rd generation and the Astro A50 4th generation, which is the one here. Okay, so on the box, I wanted to show you the differences on the box themselves. So look at the packaging here. So on the 3rd generation, you have 5 gigs, Dolby Digital, base station, Astro Audio, mod kit ready, PS4, PC. Okay. On the new one, you have PlayStation 4 compatibility, PC, Mac. I wanted to show you that on the box right away because I thought that was really interesting. I am going to unbox again the A50 3rd generation, and then obviously we're definitely going to unbox the 4th generation A50 with the smaller base versus this base here, right? So we're going to do that. I'm also, for you guys, going to measure the bases so you see the difference between the two bases, and I'm excited to show you guys this. Okay, so on the back of the boxes, let's see what stands out. Again, 5 gigs, wireless technology, 15 hours of rechargeable lithium, Dolby headphones, 7.1 surround sound, built-in amp, pro quality audio, precision microphone with flip up mute, USB sound card functionality, customization software, mod kit ready. The new generation, we have Tune with Astro Audio version 2, Dolby Audio, 15 hours of rechargeable lithium ion battery, built-in mix amp, flip to mute microphone, USB sound card functionality. That's also here on the box here. Customization software. How did I miss this one? I don't know. Customization software, mod kit ready, and 3D audio ready. So 3D audio ready is in the new one, not in the previous model, right? So you have that. Audio version 2 on the new one, not on the previous model, right? Dolby we have here, obviously, we have that. Built-in mix amp, we have that. Flip to mute, we have that, right? USB sound card functionality, we have that. Okay, and that's pretty much the stuff that is matching and not necessarily matching on the two models there. Okay, so now that we looked at what's on the boxes, let's look at what's inside. So this is previous generation. This is 3rd generation Astro A50. We talked about what's on the boxes already. So we're just going to open this up and set it out so we can do the comparison. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Let's see what we got here. Astro A50 previous generation. And I'm going to point some things out as we go through this, right? And we definitely need the base. So, okay. Base. That's pretty much all we're going to grab from here. I'm going to put this right there for now. Okay, so this is the base for the previous version of the A50. Okay, so that's what we got there. We're going to come back to that. Okay, and now Astro A50, the new version, 4th generation, smaller base. Let's do the unboxing for that. So, box a little bit different on this one. Okay. Let's see what we got here. See if we can shake it out. Okay. Box. Okay, and this is the new Astro A50. Looks amazing. They always do. Definitely feels lighter than the previous version. I also did an interview with Aaron Dreyer from Astro, so you guys definitely check that out as he talks about audio version 2, version 2, and all those things. Okay, so you got the rocker, got your buttons there. Let's see if we can get a thing there. EQ, Dolby, power, right? So what you have there. On the bottom you have the charging. Let's definitely focus on that here. Get the focusing there, okay. Let's bring that back into focus here. So let's do the headband here. Look at that, looking fresh. Okay, so now this is the new A50. Okay, so now let's take out for the base. You got your wire in there, got that. Instructions on setting it up. Got the USB cable there. And then your new base. Okay. This is it, folks. Let's look back here, see what we got. You have PC, PlayStation 4, you have charge, optical in, optical out, aux, micro USB. That's what you have there. On the side, nothing down the side. On the front, Astro. On this side, nothing there. So everything is on the rear of the device. Okay, so that's that. Okay, we have our canvas here. I want to show you a couple of differences between the headset of the A50 3rd generation and 4th generation. So let's see what we have here. All right, so now this is 3rd generation, okay? Now you can see up here that there's a gap there, right? There's a gap up here, and there's also a gap on the side of the device here. So there's a big gap here. So now what was happening for a lot of individuals is, depending on your hairstyle or whatever the case might be, your hair can potentially get caught in this design here. Okay, so that became an issue for a lot of individuals on this A50 3rd generation, right? So you got the gap up here, and then you have this big gap on the sides, right? So you probably say, hey, you know what, that's me. That used to happen to me all the time. That was really, really annoying, you know. Okay, so that's what's going on there, okay? Now, on the new one, look at what they did, right? They closed the gap up here, right? They closed the gap here on the new one. They also closed the gap on the side. See that? So no more gap with the wire sticking out anymore. So you have that. Okay, so let's look at, you know, obviously both sides are done. Got your A50 logo here, and there's no more gap on the top of the device, right? So you guys see that. So gap is closed, and also the big gap on the side where your hair used to get caught in, or whatever the case might be, that's no longer there in the new A50. Okay, so that's that. All right, guys, I wanted to give you the good stuff by way of the measurements for the actual bases, right? So the previous base here, you're looking at 7.5 for the bottom. Okay, and then at the top area, you're looking at 8.5. Okay, previous base. So new base, for the bottom, you're looking at, bring that into the frame here, you're looking at about 4.5, barely 4.5. And then at the top, you're looking at, let's see what we got, 5 3/4, right? So that is the size of the bases, okay? Big difference. So I know that on the pictures, it doesn't really show in terms of the distance, the measurement for the bases, but that's what you're looking at. About 4 for the bottom of the new base. One thing we didn't do here, let's go ahead and do it now, is the peeling. Oh, this one's being stingy. One thing I wanted to point out to you is this thing here, the foam. That's the foam for the new one. They are not swappable. So you cannot swap the previous generation A50 with the new one. So if you were thinking about it, they're not swappable. And that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video between comparing the A50 previous generation and A50 4th generation. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one.